Hey, this video is all about some new and useful features that came along with the iOS 11 upgrade. The first tip is to customize your control center. Now that's when you sweep up from the bottom, or possibly if you have an iPhone 10 or later version, down from the upper right-hand corner to reveal your control center. Right now, I just want to show you how you can customize your control center. Tap Settings, then tap Control Center, and then tap Customize Controls. And now you can customize your control center. Anything that's already there will have a red minus circle next to it, and you can click that to take it off if you don't use that particular feature. Below, under More Controls, you'll see a green plus sign, and yes, just tap the green plus sign to add features that are important to you. And there's some really great features there. Two of my favorites: Do Not Disturb while driving. I would definitely add that in as a feature that you can turn off to keep yourself safe. Also, low power mode to save your battery. That's a really big helper. And text size. Sometimes when we're having trouble seeing something, we want to increase the text size, and there's a great little feature that allows you to tap that. So add those in if you haven't already. Now I want to show you the Do Not Disturb while driving feature. It's represented by this icon that you can place on your control center, just like I showed you earlier. But let me show you how you can set the feature up in the first place, because I think it's so powerful. Click on Settings, scroll down to Do Not Disturb, and then scroll down to Do Not Disturb while driving. And you're going to want to click on that and make sure you've activated it. And I have mine set to automatically so that when it senses that I'm driving and moving in a car, it won't send me text messages and other things that would cause me to be distracted and possibly get in an accident. Now, iPad users can celebrate a new addition with iOS 11, and that is the docking station. When you sweep up from the bottom, there's a docking station, and for those of you that are familiar with Macs, that docking station that you see there, well, it's very similar to what you might see on a Mac. What's nice about it, they've added multitasking for newer versions of iPads. Believe me, not all the iPads out there will be able to do this. But what you can do is you can sort of tap and carry an app over to the right or left-hand side and let it go. And then for the newer versions, and you might notice I don't have the newest version, but those newest versions will allow you to do a split screen so that you can work on two apps at once. Okay, so it's kind of neat. You can do some multitasking. You can sweep up. You can certainly add apps to your docking station just by sort of tapping and dragging them down. So if you see something that you want to have on there, you just tap and drag it down. Another exciting addition to iOS 11 is the ability to create folders for the places that you store information. So if you click on what is called the File app, it's the blue folder here, and open it up, you can see I've created some folders right on my iPad. If you click on Edit, that would allow you to select the storage area that you're using, whether it be OneDrive or Google Drive or iCloud Drive, and you can turn that on. There's also a tagging function that I'll show you in a moment, but mostly I want to show you that you can create folders. Now, sometimes when you turn this on or you open this up, it'll look like this. So just remember, you've always got to pull down if you don't see the plus folder icon. And when you tap that, well, that's how you can create and name your folders. And if there's some new thing that you're storing, you can create a folder for it, and you can put it right into that folder. Now, if you press and hold, sort of long press the folder, that's where you can assign the tags that you want to place it in. So if I click Tags, I can select one of the tags that I've created or add a new tag at that point. So that's how you can create new tags. Now, the purpose of having the tags is so that you can quickly find those things that you've tagged just by tapping the tagged button that corresponds. So for example, if I want to look for everything that I've tagged as one clients, I would just tap that particular tag, and all of those things would pop up real quickly. So it's a great little way to find things or label things or subcategorize things in File. But how do you get your documents into these folders? Now here is a document that I received inside of an email message. And I opened it up, but now I say, no, I want to save that into my file system on my iPad or my iPhone. I would tap the square with the arrow coming out of it in the upper right-hand corner. And right there it says Save to Files. So if I tap Save to Files and select the file that I would like it to be in, maybe I want it to be even in a subfolder, and click Add. Now I've stored that document into my file system on my iPad or my iPhone.